District Digital Creative's coverage of NAB Show 2017. Brought to you by Blackmagic Design, leading the creative video revolution. Flanders Scientific, reference displays and advanced color management devices. Adobe, everything you need to design and deliver exceptional digital experiences. OWC Digital, the speed to create, the capacity to dream. And Premium Beat, simple licensing, extraordinary music.
Hey guys, this is GEKGR with District Digital Creatives. We're back at the Blackmagic Design booth, and we're here with Bob. We're going to talk URSA Mini Pro. So Bob, Grant came up with a big surprise a couple of weeks ago before NAB, and we now have a URSA Mini Pro. A lot of great features inside of it. I'm just going to let you tell us what your base has to look forward to and those outside of your base that are taking a look at the URSA Mini Pro.
All right, so as you say, we announced it recently, but one of the things that we didn't talk about at launch was the Bluetooth capability. So this has built-in Bluetooth capability, and what we built is an app that we're going to start shipping later this summer that has control of the camera. So I have control over the iris, I can control the white balance settings, and the beauty of this is that I can actually, we're going to provide not only an app with some of the functionality, including being able to, we can actually do some entry of metadata, right, so from the camera, so good takes and things like that. We see whether it's recording or not. We can put it into record, and then we can see how we are on storage. But also, we're going to release an API so people can create their own app. And I think that's important because sometimes people will only want certain features. Right. They won't want someone standing next to the camera to be able to turn it off. So I think by offering that flexibility, we'll see a lot of people doing their own apps, and I think that's going to be exciting.
So essentially, is this API going to allow folks to develop to the infinity what a look that they want with the camera? Is just up on the capability of the camera itself? Well,
what they can do is be able to control the camera remotely, all the controls that we have inside the camera now. So we'll as it starts to develop more, we'll be able to release more notes as to the full extent of what the capability is. But I think what we're really looking for is their ability to build a custom app as opposed to having what we provide,
right,
just in case they don't want certain functionality or they feel that there's other functionality they want to add to it.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about storage on the camera. So you have two CFast slots and two SD slots.
Yes.
What was the thinking behind that, if you have any insight to why 4 slots?
Well, the idea was that there are certain customers that were shooting just smaller file sizes that didn't really want to use that CFast media. So the SD cards provide a lower cost option for lower frame rates, lower sizes. So if you're shooting HD, ProRes, then that certainly would work. We provide the 2 slots so that you can record from one to the next, and then in the higher end you can record every other frame for very high end recording, high frame rate. But in addition to that, we also add the ability to dock an SSD drive. Now that's going to be a data SSD recorder. It'll come out later this summer, but we're showing it on the booth today just so people are aware that that's going to be coming down the road too.
I mean, that's pretty awesome, because I remember being one of the first, well, not the first owners of the original Blackmagic. I still have an SSD card, so with the module, which is coming in I think around $295 or $395.
Right, under $400.
Under $400. Now, are you going to be able to do dual records, maybe to the CFast and the recorder?
No, I think it's going to be one at a time. Also, while it will be a data recorder, so you can record raw, exact frame rates and things like that will be determined down the road. But so it'll be a little bit later release date, but I think it just offers more flexibility. In addition to that, while this is an interchangeable mount, we're also offering, showing at the show today, the new Nikon mount. So you have EF, PL, B4, and then Nikon coming later.
So I'm a little passionate about the 3 mounts. What would you say to folks that are kind of going, essentially you're getting 3 cameras in one, essentially. You really can't beat the price point and having 3 cameras in one.
Yeah, no, that's it, and it provides just extreme flexibility, because if you're using the camera in a studio situation and you have a B4 mounted lens, that's great for maybe doing television work, but then say you want to go out and shoot more feature film style, and you either put an EF or a PL mount so you can use those lenses. And I think that's the flexibility that it really provides. As you say, it's like having more than one camera. And it's also helpful in the rental market because the guys, they buy the one the one body style and then can provide different mounts for people.
As a user, I think there's something for me a little bit empowering about going out and doing interviews like we're doing right now, and then taking this camera, hooking it up to an ATM and watching it light up with tallies inside of it. I think it's a little bit crazy. Not crazy good, not crazy bad. But for folks that want to get into live production and cinema, this is the perfect match.
Well, that's the thing. I think it really provides the flexibility of being able to do both. So I just asked, somebody said, well, you know, where's the camera intended? I said, everywhere.
Essentially. Let's talk about video assist. For a guy, I wear glasses now.
Right.
I'm getting old. I'll be 40 in a couple of days. This is my go-to. It stays on my camera. Even though the URSA Mini has a monitor already, this is my go-to. And I actually roll records on it also.
Sure.
Obviously, you could trigger records from the camera itself, and it'll roll records on the video assist also. Right. What's new in the video assist?
So the video assist, the first thing we did for both the video assist 4K and the original video assist is we had a software update yesterday to add 10 languages. So now it's got Chinese, English, Russian, Spanish, French, Turkish, Chinese, and Japanese. So hope that's 10. Anyway, so we added that yesterday. But further, later this summer, we're going to have the update to the Video Assist 4K that's going to provide the ability to show video, waveform, RGB parade, vectorscope, and a giant histogram.
All right.
So we're going to have scopes in addition to what we have already with the recording. So this really becomes a monitor that you can use as just a monitor, just a scope. You could buy 2 of these and make them 2 scopes. Right. Portability, obviously, because they're battery operated. So yeah, adding great functionality. It'll be a free software upgrade, and that should come out in a few months.
I mean, I'm just going to throw this in the end there. The video assist is almost like a Leatherman. It's a multi-tool. I also am a video engineer, so this is pretty much my tester now.
Oh yeah.
For under $900, I have a video tester. I could test, I could play back,
exactly,
all in one.
We can even put a picture-in-picture.
Excellent.
And you can actually blend between the two, and I mean, it's really a full-featured device that we're so happy to be able to upgrade it and provide tools that weren't even expected at launch.
Excellent. Bob, thanks again. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is GEKJR from the show floor for District Digital Creatives.